Well, little baler's working. Some of this has some tough spots in it, and he's got an old rake that, yeah, that's how it rakes it. And she's in the lowest gear we got. The stuffer shear bolt has broken twice so far. So she's going to stay away from the trees, and he's got just a couple little patches here. She's going to work her way closer to the trees as it goes. The sun's been shining, so it should be better than it was. And there's one of our fields. I told him years ago, put a freaking gate in the fence. Because we either haul it to him with the bale wagon, or he hauls it to himself. Just think if there was a gate right there, it's a straight shot to his barn. And here's my ride. I'm going to go haul some big bales. I just got a text. Just got home too. Number one, broke her third shear bolt on the stuffer. So, hey, there's the cheater. Yeah, it could be a little bigger, but it still works. Got it first try this time. It's getting there. Like a message about my jittery video, so I'm kind of trying to see if it's any better. I just set it to 720 instead of 1080. It looks like it still kind of jumps around. I don't know. I'll let you all decide about that. There was two things I wiped out on here, or changed on here. We'll see if it does any good. I know. Need a camera. I got two of them, but you know, this fits in my pocket, and it's in my pocket all the time. Camera don't, you know, they're tiny, but ain't much bigger than a can of snooze. But I don't have them with me, and I really haven't figured out how to make them work right yet. So this is what you get. Interesting. My equalizer swung all the way one way. That's unusual. Not saying it can't happen, but it does. At least it swung and not broke. I don't have that many miles on it. So anyway, get this aired up and get a load in. The girl's got 2 loads in on a little truck. 8 bales on one load, 6 on the other, because it's not exactly a smooth ride. She lost 2. So 2 more I got to pick up. Here's how we do it. Stack them and go. Usually if we're hauling on the road, we tie everything down, and I'll get 32 bales on there, but doing this way I'm going to split the top. That's why those are on there single. I'll set these up and then move the top one in. This makes it a little better. The girls took some in on the other truck this morning. It's going on 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. And number 2 usually drives, number 1 loads. By the way, I'm a lot quicker with 2 hands. Well, first load, they got 8 bales in. Second load, number 1 texts me and says she's on her way in. She's only got 6 bales. Well, that's because 2 are right there in the middle of the screen. Rock and roll right there. She came off. Yeah, see, that'll stay on. Only downhill I got is over here. It ain't steep. I don't worry too much about it. That's what I got a cab guard for, right? But, you know, like I said, if we're going down the road, we load it up, make it worthwhile. Depending on where we are, we may or may not strap the whole works. If you strap every other one, that holds the ones that are in between. Just the rock and the roll that'll do it. And of course, probably should have gone around, but I'm going to skip that one. I got to tie a joint on that one. See it hanging there. I may not even bother tying it because it's not under the bale anymore. And that other bale right there is actually out of the other field. It does look solid though. We'll find out. Kind of saving those. For some reason that grass, they're very similar grasses in all this, but for some reason, there are always soft bales out of that field. I don't know why. In fact, most of what's over there when I was stacking yesterday, I had a hard time picking two up because it was pulling through the bottom bale. Just makes for a pain in the butt. And yeah, I don't like only having 4 twine, but I don't like only having 5 twine, really. There's a reason they make them with 6 twine. But until I can get somebody out here that can figure out what I haven't been able to figure out, that's going to require finding somebody that knows more than I do. I refer to the book when in doubt, and the book hasn't helped. Probably just enough wear and everything that, I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to let you go so I can get this done. Number one's having fun. She's still baling, but she broke in another shear bolt. It's a stuffer. You get into tough hay with those little inlines, and the stuffer shear bolt goes. And I talked to her right before I started loading. And she was still digging it out. She had the bolt in, but she was still digging the baler out. So I feel for her. Been there, done that. Helped her with it twice today. She wanted me to go help her again, but I'm out here loading truck. Because, last I heard, they're still saying rain, and it actually looks nicer now than it did earlier. Earlier, I would have said the rain was going to be here today. But, who says the weatherman's right to begin with? Get paid whether they're right or wrong. So, I'll see if I can get some more later. Well, there it is. I didn't get as many on as I wanted. I'm short 3 bales. Yeah, I didn't keep them tight enough. The length on them's alright. I could probably put 3 more on the back, but I didn't hold the rest of them that tight. There'd be 2 foot overhang, which, a little different if we were going down the road, but we're not. No, I could even probably shove 2 right on the back, but I don't want to hit a bump and have them flip off because there's only about 3 feet of deck left. They look like they're tied together, but they're not. So, anyway, now we go in and unload it. Get a quickie of a little bit of this. Nice thing they don't bounce around. These other ones in a little field that are soft, they'd bounce a little bit. These things don't bounce a bit. That's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm gonna let you go before I get to the bridge because I gotta play really close with the fence post, especially since we got panels across there. Since the fence washed out, they kind of hang out in the bridge a little bit, and I haven't been through here with this with the panels there. So, wish me luck, eh? My here. I do a lot of backing up. I do a lot of forward too. Being on a hill, I don't come down and load on. Then I gotta remember where I was going. truck to unload, but they're happy. They're out. They get that little bit of green that was growing that they had briefly, but they also get the rest of that same field. So they've been locked in, well, the last 2 days all day. Maybe it'll last 3 or 4. Heck, I don't know. So it's a treat. They get to go out and they got some nice fresh green grass. And actually quite a bit of that I cut. I was looking yesterday, the leafy stuff, most of that's got 3 to 6 inches of new growth on it since I cut it, which would be a week ago tomorrow. So yay. This is still Saturday, by the way. Number one had enough troubles baling that little patch for the neighbor. I think she only broke the 3 shear bolts, but that's still enough. Oh, let me see, I got 21 bales on the semi, and there's 1 bale on there that I'll throw in this stack, and I got 1 there. So I got 23 bales to put in the stack yet. Here's the stack. This building's 50 feet deep. It's 15 feet from that pole to that pole. So, hey, that's how far we are, and I'll be 1 full set past that pole. Well, at least the next set will be past it. Yeah. So I gotta lay 3 more pieces of plastic before I get that far, but hey, that's where we are. I'll probably end it right here. So, oh yeah, if you see it, you can see a Case tractor sitting up there. The big baler's wedged in beside the header up there. The John Deere's wedged in just this side of it. The only thing that ain't undercover is the Massey and the rakes, and that don't matter. Little baler's backed in the machine shed where the big baler usually is. Big baler's a challenge to get in there, so it only goes in there for the winter, unless we don't have any place else to shove it. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have not yet. I appreciate that. And I hope everybody had a great day today.